Imani didn't quit sugar because of a doctor. No scary diagnosis. No, you need to change your lifestyle immediately. No dramatic hospital scene with sad piano music playing in the background of her life. Honestly, the whole thing started in a way that was almost embarrassingly ordinary. Thursday night, 11 p.m., hair wrapped up, one sock missing somewhere in the house forever, kitchen light on, and she was standing in front of her freezer, holding a tub of caramel ice cream like it had personally offended her. Not because ice cream is evil. Please. Some of you are already preparing a defense speech for cookies and brownies and peace be unto you. But she just stood there thinking, I don't even want this right now. That was the weird part. Not I shouldn't, not guilt, not summer body, not I need to detox, just honesty. Like her brain had finally caught up to what her body had been trying to say for years. And honestly, that scared her a little, because if she didn't actually want it, then why was she about to eat it? That question sat in the kitchen with her for a minute, long enough to make her uncomfortable. See, people think habits feel dramatic. Most of them don't. Most habits feel invisible. That's why they survive so long. You don't notice them anymore. They become part of the wallpaper of your life. Wake up. Coffee, sugar, stress, snack, sad, snack again. Reward yourself. More sugar. Watch Netflix. Need something crunchy immediately. And somehow your whole life starts revolving around little rewards you never consciously chose. Imani was 31, worked in marketing, chronically online. The kind of person who said things like, I'm exhausted so often, it stopped sounding like a complaint and started sounding like part of her personality. She genuinely didn't think she had an issue with sugar. She wasn't drinking 6 bottles of soda a day. She didn't walk around with candy in her bag. She bought the healthy yogurt, the expensive one with minimalist packaging and lowercase fonts. But then one Saturday afternoon, she actually read the label, 21 grams of added sugar. She stared at it for a second like, so we're just lying now? That's when she started paying attention. And paying attention changes people, not instantly. That's another lie social media sold everybody. Real change usually starts quietly. It starts with noticing. Noticing that you're tired all the time. Noticing that your mood crashes every afternoon around 3 p.m., like your spirit clocked out before your body did. Noticing that you say, I need something sweet after every mildly stressful interaction. One day, her friend Sienna watched her put vanilla syrup in coffee that already had caramel in it and said, you know you drink dessert every morning, right? Imani laughed so hard she almost spilled the cup, but later she thought about it and got irritated because Sienna was right. That's the annoying thing about truth. Sometimes it arrives wearing sweatpants and joking around. The first thing she changed wasn't the food. It was the question. Instead of, can I eat this? She started asking, do I actually want this? That question exposed a lot, because half the time the answer wasn't yes. The late night snacks, mostly exhaustion, the random sweet cravings, usually stress, the giant iced coffee every afternoon, honestly just emotional support in liquid form. And science backs this up in a really uncomfortable way. Researchers have found that ultra-processed foods are designed specifically to keep people eating automatically, not hungry, automatically. Food companies literally study what's called the bliss point, which sounds fake, but it's real. It's the exact combination of sugar, fat, and salt that lights your brain up enough to keep you reaching back into the bag, even after your stomach has filed a formal complaint. That's why you can finish a family-sized bag of chips while saying, I'm not even hungry. Meanwhile, one boiled egg can humble you immediately. The system is engineered for overconsumption. And honestly, once Imani realized that, she got a little mad. Because nobody teaches people this stuff properly. People just keep calling themselves lazy, while billion-dollar industries hire scientists whose full-time job is basically, how do we make Jaden eat 12 more cookies without realizing it? That's a real thing. And sugar is everywhere now. Bread, sauce, protein bars, granola, healthy smoothies. Some foods have so much sugar hidden inside them, they should come with a plot twist warning. And companies hide it under names that sound like side quests in chemistry class. Dextrose, maltodextrin, corn syrup solids, evaporated cane juice. Evaporated cane juice especially feels disrespectful, because that sounds like something an influencer named Kaya would recommend while filming a morning routine in beige workout clothes. But it's still sugar. Imani didn't become obsessive about it though. That's important because some people swing from unconscious eating to full food paranoia and suddenly they're afraid of bananas. Please calm down. That wasn't her journey. Her journey was awareness. And honestly, awareness is deeply spiritual. That's why 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31 hits differently when you really sit with it. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do it all for the glory of God. Paul wrote this to believers living in Corinth, a city famous for excess. Food, entertainment, indulgence, pleasure. Corinth would have loved influencer culture. People there lived loudly. And Paul basically says, even eating deserves intentionality, not fear, not obsession, intentionality. The Greek word used for glory is doxa. It means honor, value, reflection. In other words, live in a way that reflects who God is and what He values, including at the table. That changes the conversation completely, because now health stops being about looking snatched in vacation pictures. Now it becomes stewardship. Now it becomes, how do I treat something God trusted me with? That's deeper. And honestly, more sustainable too, because vanity burns out fast, but reverence lasts. The first month was awkward, not horrible, just revealing. Imani realized how many moments in her life revolved around sugar without her even noticing. Friday night treats, stress snacks, the little something sweet after every meal. One night, she found herself walking toward the kitchen automatically during a movie and literally stopped halfway like, wait, did my body ask for food or did Netflix ask for snacks? That moment made her laugh because honestly, relatable. By month 2, she noticed her energy was different. Not superhuman. She wasn't suddenly jogging through fields at sunrise. Relax. But the afternoon crashes were fading. Her brain fog improved too. And this part shocked her. Food started tasting stronger. Fruit tasted sweeter. Coffee tasted richer. Even plain food had flavor again. It was like her taste buds had been wearing noise-canceling headphones for years. Research actually explains this. High sugar intake can overstimulate dopamine pathways in the brain. Over time, your system adapts and needs more stimulation to get the same reward response, which means heavily processed foods can slowly make natural foods feel less satisfying. But when sugar intake drops, sensitivity starts returning. The body recalibrates. Honestly, the human body is kind of incredible. People talk about their bodies like enemies now, like punishment machines, like problems to fix. Meanwhile, your body has probably been trying to protect you while surviving your habits. That's why Psalm chapter 139 verse 14 matters. I praise you, because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. David wasn't saying humans are perfect. He was saying humans are intentional, designed carefully, which means stewardship matters. Not because God is waiting to shame you over cupcakes. Please, that's not the gospel. But because awareness honors design. And eventually, Imani realized this wasn't even about sugar anymore. It was about presence. That's the real thing she gained. Presence. She stopped eating while emotionally disconnected, stopped treating exhaustion with snacks, stopped confusing stimulation for nourishment. And weirdly enough, her emotions stabilized too. Not perfectly. She still had hard days, still cried sometimes, still stress texted her friends dramatic things like, if one more person emails me today, I may disappear into the forest permanently. But the emotional chaos reduced. Research on the gut-brain connection actually shows that high-sugar diets can affect mood regulation, anxiety levels, and inflammation. Your gut and brain are constantly communicating, which honestly explains a lot. Sometimes people think they're lazy, depressed, or unmotivated when their body is just exhausted from years of overload. Again, not all problems are spiritual. Not all problems are physical either. Human beings are integrated: body, mind, spirit. Scripture talks about this constantly. In Romans chapter 12, verse 1, Paul says, offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Notice he said bodies too, not just souls. Bodies matter to God. That doesn't mean perfection. It means participation, attention. 3 years later, Imani still eats dessert sometimes. Last Christmas, she made homemade ice cream with dates and vanilla and cashews. Her little nephew called it healthy ice cream in the same suspicious tone children use when they think adults are plotting against them. And honestly, she laughed so hard she nearly dropped the bowl, but she enjoyed it. without guilt, without spiraling, without needing to earn it. Because now the choice belonged to her again. That's freedom, not restriction. Freedom is being able to say yes consciously or no consciously. Freedom is no longer living on autopilot. And maybe that's the bigger thing God keeps inviting people into. Awareness, presence, attention. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 15 says, "Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise." Wise living starts with noticing patterns, noticing exhaustion, noticing what keeps controlling you quietly. Because honestly, a lot of people don't actually need more motivation. They need awareness. Awareness changes direction, and direction changes lives. So maybe this week, before you grab the snack or the drink or the thing you automatically reach for, just pause for 5 seconds and ask the question, do I actually want this? Not with guilt, not with fear, just honesty. Because sometimes what we call cravings are really exhaustion or stress or loneliness or comfort dressed up as appetite. And sometimes your body has been trying to tell you the truth for years. You just finally got quiet enough to hear it. Take care of the temple. Glory lives there.
If something in this landed somewhere tender, if your body, your spirit, something inside you just exhaled, stay with that for a second. Don't scroll past it. Hit like, because there's someone out there who's been running on empty, treating their temple like it doesn't matter. And this might be exactly what finds them. Share it with that friend who needs permission to slow down and take care of herself. The one who hasn't heard the words speak to her body like this before. And subscribe to Bible Rebooted. We're not here to make you feel inspired for 5 minutes. We're here to give you the truth and show you how to live inside it. It's your girl, Sophia Stan, signing out. Like, subscribe, and stream the music.
I was running on empty, with nowhere to belong. Then a crack in the shadows, I saw the light of Jesus strong. This is my redemption song.